How Kuo defeated Pulik Boy in the cattle camp. Part 1. Once upon a time, there lived a boy called Kuo in a cattle camp. Those days, if somebody wants to be the best, they must prove themselves. Kuo has always tried to be the best at what he does in physical activities. He cannot remember why he went to the cattle camp those days, but Kuo can remember when his father came from the cattle camp and discussed it with his mother. He heard him saying, "Duke idait ako bikila what," meaning boys have grown and will be taken to cattle camp. His father was doing so that they could help him in the camp. Kuo was very excited, little did he know he was going to the wrestling zoo. They left at dawn, and his dad bought them mutikali for the journey. They arrived at the Ayin Iliet cattle camp in Mandriai, Western Equatoria State. The next afternoon, Kuo and his brother Duam Maluel were welcomed, and all the boys in the camp came to them eagerly, seeking to wrestle with them. That was their custom of welcoming Duke by a village boys. His dad told them to let them rest, and the following day, the boys returned again. Kuo refused sarcastically, saying he had an injury but was fine. After few days, they found themselves wrestling days and nights, and the boys used to call them water because they couldn't defeat anyone. Just a few months later, his brother Duam left, and he was left alone. In the cattle camp, you become a system victim if you don't have a brother or relatives, Myth Kiwanlin. Unluckily, Kuo had no relatives who were his age mates there because his dad was in the cattle camp of Alien, Kuch, and a few Polik, but there were no other Paki. Everyone was taking his playing stuff like a molded cow, and when they went hunting or swimming, all the boys wanted to fight him. Even those that he could break their neck in a twinkling of eyes thought they could beat him because they knew their brother would watch their back. Kuo wrestled and fought day and night. Eventually, Kuo became strong to the extent no one could defeat him. Even those who went under initiation fought with him, but he couldn't cry because he knew no one would avenge him. He became among the top 3 strong boys of his age in the camp. In the case of a wrestling match between camps, he wrestled in 3rd position. To be continued.